What up? What up? What up? What's up, Red? I like Red always number one in the building. I like it a lot. So what's going on? I want to get this introduction out the way real quick. I'm gonna say welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to all my returning um people and members. And I'm also gonna say welcome to everybody that's new. Everybody's welcome here at the Breakpoint. What is the Breakpoint? You might ask. It is a hot spot and hotbed for bowling. All bowling topics are welcome here. Any questions are welcome. Any criticism is welcome. And we have a fun time doing it. All right. So, with that being said, what's cracking, everybody? So, Mr. Jones, what's up, player? Play. It's been a minute, my good brother. So, check this out, fellas. I did something that wasn't smart. Then again, those of you that know me should know already. I do a lot of stupid. I do. I really do. But that's okay. That's what being a guy is all about. So this Saturday, I decided with the bum shoulder I was gonna bowl anyway. Because I'm stubborn and can't nobody tell me nothing. So I did. So I went out there and I bowled in the city tournament, singles, doubles, and team all in one day. Yep, all in one day. Shot six something in singles. Shoulder was killing me. I took a lot of ibuprofen. Doubles was right afterwards. Me and Jordan, me and G bowled in it. G, my teammate Jordy, we bowled in it. I went six something again, and we finished 14 something. So that's not bad. Um, and then team. Now, here's the catch. It wouldn't have been so bad if it was all back to back to back. However, teams was so we finished singles and doubles about 3:30. Teams wasn't until 5:30. So, as you can imagine, I'm already in pain. It actually physically hurts to touch it. And but yes, I went to see a doctor today. Got an X-ray done too while I was there. So we're gonna figure out what's going on with that. I hope. So then and I'm just giving y'all a recap. So then I had Jordy on standby. I was like, because if I can't deal with it, then I don't want to do it. So I get back to the bowling alley because I left to come. I actually came home. The place where you're supposed to be at peace. So I came home, seeing the kids, and they were at home chilling. And I was like, you know what? Why don't y'all go skating or something? So I talked them into going roller skating. So then I was like, okay, get back to the alley. I'm warming up. I used the bands to warm up the arm and shoulder. So I felt okay in practice. Felt okay first frame, second frame, third frame. I threw a ball, man. My shoulder hurt so damn bad. I was like, what the world? So I looked at G, said, man, I should have had you sub, but by that time it was too late. And I didn't want to screw the team over. So I continued to bowl. And I learned a lot about myself. I learned that I'm a bigger idiot than I thought I was. Because who puts themselves in that kind of pain just to bowl? Who does that? This guy. Who would do it again? This guy. So I did. And I shot six something into like 620 or whatever. And the team ended up shooting 3,500. So I mean the leaders are 3,700. So we're 200 short, but all in all wasn't bad. So then I did something else that was stupid. All that pain I was in, I decided to get up at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. Well, 6 o'clock. And I went and shot the videos. The ball, the super sport, and the so my nephew does that. So I shot the super sport in the Ion Max Pearl. I met the person and they opened up the bowling alley for me. So at 7 in the morning, I shot those videos, shoulder hurting, everything. So that's why if you guys watch those, and for anybody watch this later and you feel like my release is not on point, that's because I was actually I was trying to baby my shoulder so that it wouldn't hurt. That's why normally my videos are not short, but those are really short because I threw the least amount of shots as I could throw. Then I came home, I iced it, um, all day long actually, and then put heat, ice all day. Which brought us to today. I had to go to a doctor and everything. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to work. So I heated, iced it. And because I'm me, you guys gotta know what that means. Go ahead, Red. Tell me what that means. If I said me, I'm being me, what does that mean, Red? What does that mean? Come on, Red. Tell me what that means. If Coach C says, well, I'm being me, what does that mean to you? Go ahead, Red. Tell me. If Coach C is being Coach C, what does that mean to you? I mean, you should already know because I'm an idiot. Biggest idiot in the world. One of these days, I'm not going to be a LeBeau, not because. No, I went in and recorded it again. I couldn't help myself. I was sitting here and the lanes was just calling me. They was calling me. What's going on, Keon? The lanes was calling me. They're like, Coach C, come here. And I'm like, okay. So I went in the bowling alley and I shot the Gremlin video, the Gremlin Tour X. And then I had the most fun bowling. What's up, Revs? Then I had the most fun bowling that I had in a long time, dude. In pain, didn't even matter. Cause I was like, you know what? And I hope if y'all learn anything from me, this is what you learn. We not gonna get to do this forever, man. We not gonna get the bowl forever. This is it's a fact. We're not gonna live forever. We're not gonna get the bowl forever. So I threw a shot, my arm hurt, and I was like, man, I'm about to leave. And then it dawned on me, I'm not gonna do this forever. I'm not gonna get a chance to do this forever. I'm blessed. I'm blessed right now in this moment. I'm blessed. And I had to go back to the doctor's office at 1:30. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have fun, man. I am. Cause I knew I had to go back to get the x-ray. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have fun, man. I'm just gonna smile and I'm gonna do what I love to do. I love the bowl. I love it. Yeah, I would probably do it if I had to kick it down the, you know. So I went and I did the Ion Max Pearl ball comparison. So what I did is I stacked. I wanted this first. I wanted everybody to understand the shape. So the Ion Max, the Bionic and the Ion Max Pearl. Let y'all see the shape. See if they're similar, right? So then I was like, okay, I want everybody to understand how much this ball hooks, how early and how much it hooks. So then I threw it in comparison, just a quick comparison to the Apex Jackal, and then also the Transformer, because the Transformer, although it's a solid, it's a weaker solid, gets down the lane. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna get sidetracked. I'm gonna come back. I know everybody watches a lot of channels. Okay, I get it, but you know what separates me from everybody else is I keep it 100. I ain't trying to sell you nothing. I ain't trying to all I'm trying to do is help your game, be your dog, and give you 150% fact on fact my information. Now, am I saying that everything I say is going to work for you? No, not at all. Am I saying if I say a ball is good, it's going to be great for you? No, not at all. If I say it's bad for me, that it can't be good for you? Nope. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You're not going to find anybody that say coach said something that wasn't right. Which I bring back to Apex Jackal. Now, this is a fact. Every single channel beat that ball up. Every single channel said that ball wasn't good. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Every channel but one. What's the one channel that said the Apex Jackal is a hell of a ball? One channel said that. One channel said the Apex Jackal is real. One channel said that. One channel said that. One. Then everybody decided, oh wait, you know what? Maybe the Apex Jackal is good, but you got to put a 5-inch pin on it. Okay. Here's a question. Who had a 5-inch pin on it right away? Exit a Pit said it after me, Revs. After me. Not before, not during, after. I was the first one to say that ball was a banger. That was me. But that's my point. Here's my point, Revs. My point is that I don't tend to get things wrong because I don't tend to jump the gun. But again, it's just my opinion. I keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I keep it a buck. I'm not. Am I? Do I have the highest rate? The EJ rev rate? Nope. Do I have the Walter rate accuracy? Nope. But what I am good is understanding what I'm seeing. What's up, GB? What's cracking? There's my guy. So I am good at what I'm seeing. So here's my point. Everybody has an opinion, but they got to put it through the test, right? So I hate getting lumped in because I'm hearing it more and more where people are saying, look at all these YouTube channels. They do this, they do that. Don't put me in there with them. Don't put me in there with them. And you know what bothers me the most? Because I'm going to go back to the conversation I'm having about the thing. Is I see people like, watch my channel because it's for 50 and older. Because if you're 50 and over, you can't have a high rev rate. Bullshit. Excuse my language. I do apologize, but it's a fact. It's BS. It's BS. If you're over 50, you can't do this. You can't do that. Who limits you? I don't limit myself, and you shouldn't limit yourself either. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, and I'm telling you what, you can take this to the bank. Take this to the bank. If I can't bowl right-handed, I'll bet you this. I'll bet you I have a 450 plus rev rate with my left hand. And if somebody don't believe me, I'll take any takers. Any takers. I'll have it with my left hand. How much you want to bet? Because here's the difference. I don't limit myself. I'm never satisfied. I'm always hungry. Always. You ever watch Too Fast, Too Furious with Tyrese and Paul Walker when he says, yo, he said, our pockets ain't empty. He said, we ain't hungry no more. Nah, I'm always hungry, cuz. I'm always looking for information. I'm always looking for knowledge, and I'm always looking to get better. That's what I built this channel for, is the journey, right? And here's what's great. GB, Red, I seen your what you bowled at a 9-pin, not bad. Revs, Keon, the Steve, Josh, all the people that's a fixture here. The reason they're a fixture is because they're on that journey too. They're on that grind. They ain't satisfied with being satisfied. You get what I'm saying? And that's that knock. That's that 22. I don't ever want anybody to be satisfied, bro. You know, I'm so proud of you guys. Week after week, Paulie's been winning. Like I think he won again this week. That's why he's up there. Paulie's the people champ yet again. I got to drop the belt, but I ain't do that yet. I'm gonna have to make the 7-time belt. But yet, all of y'all keep playing the game. He's winning, dropping 700s and 770s and 790s, and y'all keep playing. None of y'all quit. None of y'all give up. Because the grind don't stop. That's the point I'm trying to make is what people have to understand is stop limiting everybody. Because you feel like you're limited, don't mean you should limit anyone. If your hook is 50 and over, don't start by being like, you can't have a high rev rate, you're 50. Yes, you can. I got one. Drew is older than me by like 4 years. His rough rate 450 plus, and he throw it 17-mile-an-hour. Why ain't doing it? Again, the only person that will limit you is you. Don't ever let someone else define you. Now, back to the sorry about the rant. No, I'm not. It's a fact. Don't ever let somebody on YouTube in your daily life in bowling alley. Nobody define you. Nobody sets them boundaries. Nobody sets those limits. You define you. Only you. So I decided I had more fun after I came to the realization like I can't do this forever, man. I can't do this forever. And so I just have to start having fun. And you'll see it in there, man. I threw some good shots, some bad shots, but I had fun all the way through, dude. And then I did something at the end that you're gonna have to watch to know. Now, the comparison video is kind of long, but I was having fun, so I was like, the hell with it. And then I did something stupid. I'm like, man, I may never get out of here, but it was fun anyway. Bro, I'm 60 years old and I have mad fun bowling and learning every day. See, that's good right there. GB, that's good. That's where it's supposed to be. But also, you're not going to let somebody limit or define you. But that's what these people like to do. They like to trap us in our age. Oh, well, this is for 50 and over. Well, get the hell out of here. 50 and over, you're supposed to be using to shake your hand. Get the hell out of here. How about I use the EJ? I'm going to rank it up too. Now, at some point, will your body stop allowing you to? Sure. But what you can do is exercise. Use strength bands to keep yourself loose and limber. You know what I mean? That's how it works. I'm going to bowl to the wheels fall off. Facts. See, here's the deal. I grew up in a place in Pennsylvania, right, where as a young black kid, everybody said what I couldn't do. As a young black kid, everybody wanted to define my limits. You know what I'm saying? You ain't big enough. You ain't fast enough. Faster than everybody you put in front of me. You can't do this, can't do that. I mean, in our everyday lives is defined that way. I'm bowling my first amateur tournament at the end of the month. That's what I'm talking about, Revs. Wait a minute, your first amateur tournament? You bowled in plenty of tournaments, haven't you? So again, don't let nobody define you. Because then that means you're failing you. If there's something that you guys need to improve, you can virtual with me anytime you want. I'll walk you through it. That's how we get down. I promise you that. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, Rebs. I'm looking forward to you bowling. Rebs, you know what I want to do? I want to come down to Cali. I thought you went to Vegas and bowled in some tournaments. Rebs? Wait a minute. So I'm gonna need you to what's up? What's up, Too Tall? I'm gonna need you to set something up, send me some dates so I can fly out to Cali and bowl with you. Oh, okay, league sweepers. Did you hear me, Rebs? I need you to set up some things so I can fly out to Cali. I'll bowl with you, Playboy. I'll go bowl with you. Sure will. Fly out to Cali. Do some bowling, man. I told y'all got some tournaments in y'all area. If y'all give me enough notice, I will come and bowl with y'all. But yeah, you see something, you know what I'm saying, later in the fall, yo, give me a little bit of heat. I'm coming to bowl, bro. I mean, I'm bowling with Too Tall in May, so I ain't got to really come to Too Tall. But the bonus is if I come to see Rebs, I can bowl with Too Tall. I can bowl with a couple of y'all live in Cali. You know what I'm saying? We can arrange it so everybody be together. We can all bowl. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had fun. And then at the end, I decided at the end of that video, you're gonna see it anyway. Someone's gonna tell you. I decided we're gonna have a strike challenge. So every ball that I had on the rack, and I think there were 7 of them, I threw them For if it don't strike, it's going in the bag. If it strikes, then it keeps going until there's a winner. I had so much fun with that. Shit, Robert Smith can get around 550 revs. Age ain't nothing but a number. Bowling with him a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, he still get it busy. But that's what I'm saying though. But these people, it's look, it's troubling to me when people do that. 50, get the hell out of here. Y'all say some dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? It bothers me when people do that because I'm not. So it's crazy, but people like to do that. I'm in Southeast LA near Rev. See, that's what I'm saying. Last night, the bowling alley put a house shot over a pattern. See, that's fun because then, so whereas when they put a house shot over a pattern, then you got to use this. You know what I'm saying? Because your ball might slide a little more, so then you got to close that angle down just a bit. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing that I love to do. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I hate house shots. I hate house shots. I don't get motivated whatsoever to bowl in a house shot. However, I don't throw the same ball anyway to be able to do it. What's up, Larry? Larry in the building. What's cracking? The shoulder still hurts, but it's gonna be what it is, man. I'm gonna try to bowl through it, and if worst come to worst, right after the season, I'll just go lefty full time. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not worried about it. If worst come to worst, I'll bowl lefty at nationals. I saw 609 was high men on the pair. Rev, you should always be high men on the pair, bro. Especially when you're on balance, which you love to not be on balance. You know, Rebs, you're an anomaly, actually. You have the lowest backswing and bad balance together. Normally, it don't work that way. Normally, normally you have a high backswing, which takes you out of balance. And it's weird, too, because you got low backswing, slow feet, and bad balance. Hmm. Timing. I gotta look back at. I think I understand what's wrong with you, Reps. I think I can help you fix that all right now, just like that. I think I just talked myself through it. My bad. Yeah, I'm pretty positive. You're starting the ball too late. Yeah, I think you're starting the ball a hair too late, which is causing you to pull the ball down, which is pulling you off balance because you're the yeah, which means your ball is catching up to your feet too much. I like being a standout. Revs. Was that at Cali Bowl? You were right about the dry lanes a couple of weeks ago. So that was probably a shock to see some pattern oil out there. Yeah, Revs, I'm telling you, I think that that's it. I think that that's it. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I'm looking at Revs. Yup. Revs use the four step approach, right? Revs, four step, right? Yeah, Revs, yup. Okay, so that's the problem. You're pushing it away way too late, which is pulling you off balance because you're trying to catch the ball up to you, and you when you should be walking into your shot. Yeah, see that's it. That's the problem. And here's another problem you got. I'm watching three shots of you, and you pushed away at three different times on each shot. It's almost like you got a two-step approach. Yeah, you got to push it away a step sooner. You do that, Rebs, and you're going to be in the money. Walter Ray is bowling left-handed right now too, and bowling two hands as well. Yeah, I seen that. But see, the difference between me and Walter is I'm a natural left-hander though, so I just got a bad left shoulder. But my left shoulder is better than my right at this point because the left ain't hurting. Now, if I tried to bowl a 9-game block, it might, but we'll see. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is hit the gym really hard between now and the end of May. I mean, I'm gonna really crank up the gym. But my first step is too small. It's like I'm stepping in place. I don't care. See, but that's where your timing is bad at. You're behind. You're behind the ball. You need to push away at that step. And when I mean push away, you're only starting to move the ball. You understand what I'm saying? It's let me lower this. Rebs, you're only starting. It's listen, man. It's it's not like hold on, I'm pushing this back. Look, it's not like I'm telling you the ball should be in your swing. I'm saying with that first step, start the motion. It'll create a better timing window, and I promise you'll fall off your shot a hell of a lot less. I think he's a natty lefty. Well, I am a natural lefty. That's the point, Chris. Chris seen me throw a shot the other day, left-handed, and he was like, that looked really good. I'm like, because I'm a left-hander. He's like, nah, the rotation and everything, that ball coming off your hand. He's like, that looked good. Yeah. But that's because I'm a natural lefty. I just never try a bowl lefty. But yeah, Revs, start the motion. And you'll be all you gotta do is start the motion with that little first step. Just start it, and it'll flow everything together. Okay, I promise you. And if it feels uncomfortable, then go to a 5-step. That way, you have a very small first step. You can push with your second step and get yourself into that rhythm. But I don't think you'll have to. The only thing I think you need to do is it's not I think I know. It's start that process with that step, and then it's going to be smoother for you. What up, Chris? Chris, my God. Yo, and if y'all ever local and y'all ever need something done in the pro shop, Chris your guy. Chris is good. He can take you out there, get your PAP, your tilt rotation. Chris can do everything. He a bad boy. And he's OCD, so he's very particular about your numbers. Chris said, listen to him. He helps my timing a lot. Well, I mean, a lot of coaches like that. It's weird, man. Coaches up here are a little weird because they don't understand that timing for everybody's different. Timing's relative to the person. So some people can deal with late timing very well. Some people can deal with early timing. In Reb's case, his timing window is he's not handling it very well because he's off balance. And I'll bet you that off balance is why he misses his 7 pins on his spares because he's off balance. So he needs to be more precise with his footwork, which he can do. It's easy. And then on top of that, when he starts pushing it away, you'll see next when he tries it, when he comes back in, he's going to say, that's so much more comfortable. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I can tell you why you didn't do it sooner because that's not how you learned it. You went to a bowling alley, you picked up a ball, you watched other people, you came up with a cadence that worked for you, and boom, boop, there's my butt. That's what you did. You're like, here I am. This is me. That's what happens to everybody. Think about it. I got slow feet when I bowl, right? Do I have to have slow feet? No. But when I first walked into a bowling alley and I looked around and I learned from all these people, guess what happened? Guess what happened? I learned that they were slow. And so then I thought, my mind thought slow is good. Slow is good. But is it? Because, I mean, I can do everything at a faster speed. I can roll a ball faster and still get the shape that I'm looking for. So he said, I made them last night. Well, Rebs, here's the thing. I want you to make them every night, but I was missing all of them for 3 weeks. Yeah, because your rhythm. Last night, you just, maybe your timing was a little better last night. Maybe you were pushing it a little earlier. When I talk about getting something done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about long term. Short term, who cares? Who cares? So you were 90% yesterday, but you're shooting 50% for the year. Yeah. Or you can listen to me and start shooting 90% all the time. You see where I'm going with this? I'm just saying it for a friend. I'm just saying it for a friend. Now, so yeah, so tonight or tomorrow morning or early afternoon, one or the other, you're going to get 2 reviews. You're going to get a review by the Gremlin X, the Gremlin Tour X, and then you're going to get the comparison from the Ion Max. And that comparison is fun, man. I'm telling you, I had a lot of fun in it. 50 Cent is being generous. LOL. Right. Well, I'm trying to get it so that you're at between 80 and 95% right away. I mean, hand-eye coordination is already there because you're a good bowler. Now it's just about getting everything in sync. You know what I'm saying? The better you're in sync, the better you're going to be. It's really just that easy. Coach, your game has come a long way. I was watching Super Vid and saw your Super Rally vid from 2 years ago, and you got more revs, more confident now. Man, my game is it's not even the same person bowling. It's not even the same person. But thanks to Tall though, yeah, I'm not the same person because knowledge is power. Look, Chris can tell you how much I work. Chris can tell y'all how much work I put in. He can tell you. I put in a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of work. Y'all had no idea. I missed the trick shots. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. It's funny. I was A just messaged me, said it's US Open week. I said, who you got? He got first pick this year. So I was gonna do a trick shot today, but then I was like, nah, man. I beat him, blew this whole shoulder out. Nope. Mm-mm. So I saved it. But I'm gonna get back to those, man. I love my trick shots. Yes, sir. A said, do he get first pick? This year we're gonna do it different. Hey, this year we're gonna do it different. This year, you get 2 picks. But you go, then I go, then you go, then I go. Hey, y'all see what Chris said? That mug always on the lanes. I'm serious. I grind, man. I work my butt off. Y'all don't see it. But here's a problem for me though. And I don't know when it happened, but I hate house shots. I hate house shots. I mean, I hate house shots. I don't want to bowl on them. Don't like them. What's up, coach? When you do bowling ball actually made your bag, and what did it replace? I don't know yet. PHO, I don't know yet. I know this much. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I know that Ion Max Pearls in my bag because I'm an Ion Max junkie, okay? Um, but I don't know what's coming out because I haven't got that far yet, if that makes sense. Um, there's an ideal world where nothing comes out because I think I'm gonna start taking 4 or 5 bags to tournaments or even 6 bags. So nothing comes out. Actually gonna be adding more in. If I hope that makes sense, PHO. The Gremlin Tour, I'm not gonna lie, dude. That ball sucked. And then if you smell what the Rock is cooking for dinner. Listen, I didn't like the Tour X for like the first 8 shots. Didn't like it. Didn't want no parts of it. And then I moved that way. And when I moved left, oh snap. Oh snap. So listen, guys. I, this is something y'all got to understand. Being in the right part of the lane with a bowling ball is not a myth. It's not. That is one of the most important things I could ever tell you. Being in the right place, the right part of the lane with a ball makes so much difference. As soon as I got in the right part of the lane with that gremlin, you'll see for yourself. That ball just made sense. I'm starting to wonder if he is employed. He's employed. Hell yeah, I go to work too much. That's the problem. I go to work too much. I need to retire. Retire. What's good, PHO? Another something. Yeah, all these Cali boys, y'all get something together, man. Let me know so I can come to Cali and show y'all how it's done. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out there and bowl between. I'm gonna just, Rev said, I'll take it. Hey, Revs, here's the deal, man. If I don't like it, then after I use it and I don't like it, then I will cheater. A had first pick. You know who A? So every year, me and A do this pick. Who gonna win the U.S. Open? A got first pick. Guess who he picked? Can anybody tell me who he picked? Anybody got a guess? You look like you are digging the Ion Max Pearl and the Bionic. Yeah, they good. He did. He picked EJ right away. EJ. Boop. All right. So who should I pick for? We get two choice. We get two picks. So who should I pick? Okay. So one of my picks, I'm going with Chicago's finest, Cam Crow. This is coming out party, baby. Cam Crow coming out party. I'm going Cam Crow. That's right. I need another pick, guys. Oh, he's gonna pick Bill O'Neill. I know it. In my heart of hearts, I know he's gonna pick Bill O'Neill. That cheater. He's really not cheating. I'm just not good. I saw on YouTube that Westpac closed down, and Mark Baker is coaching out of Fountain Bowl and Limbrook now. You know what? I had one of my boys down in Cali who's a YouTuber who hit me up, was like, "Yo, Westpac closed the doors," and I was like, but I thought he was joking. So you're saying that actually really happened? Too tall. So you're saying Westpac actually really happened, really closed down? So the best coach in the world wasn't making no money, huh? Facts on facts. I saw Mark Baker last night at Cal. Fa or nose? Absolutely not. I'm not picking neither one of them. Chris, you done lost your mind. They ain't winning. They ain't even make it out of match play. Dang, another Graham Fa. What is wrong with y'all? Graham Fa that dude, but he ain't making back-to-back shows. He ain't EJ. His maintenance guy retired. So wait a minute. You close your doors because your maintenance guy retired? Listen, I know I'm slow, but I'm not that slow. Hey, Chris, be nice. Who just won? Grandfather didn't just win nothing. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have let him pick first because he just picked EJ and Belmo. I ain't scared of Belmo though. Belmo ain't winning nothing. Belmo done. Grandfather did not win. Oh yeah, maybe he did. He ain't winning back to back. He ain't EJ. No, Pete Weber was won by that kid, wasn't it? No, Grandpa won it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Who is my last choice? No, the owner of the bowling supply company that he shared the building with retired and sold the building. Why didn't he just buy the building? He just made back to back. Okay, well, he ain't making back to back shows. I have no confidence in Grandpa. I'm not picking him. I need somebody else. I need somebody else. No grandfather. Plus, his tech had all the connections and the parts, so Mark Baker couldn't keep lanes running. Well, I'm sorry to hear. Ooh, the Iceman. That's good. But I already got one lefty. It's not smart to have two lefties. Why go lefty? I already Cam Crow lefty. Cam's a lefty. All right, I got to do it. I'm going D-Ron Booker. I went D-Ron Booker. Got to do it. Got to do it. He's due. D-Ron due. His shot is sweet. He didn't get out of match play last two things. So I'm going D-Ron Booker. Owner was also his maintenance guy. He would have had to hire a mechanic and work out a deal with the new owner. Why did he just buy the building though? I mean, that's what I would have did. Jesper Vincent, that was a good pick too. So now he takes 4 lanes every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at Fountain Bowl for coaching. Okay, I guess that's cool. Hey, I hope he does great because here's the reason why. Because when Mark Baker does great, bowling does great. When any coach does great, bowling does great. And I want bowling to grow. I want bowling to become what it once was. I want it to be the mecca of all sports. You know what I'm saying? That's what. So yeah, I'm supportive of Mark Baker, and I'm supportive of any other coach. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'd like to meet him one day. I think he a cool. He seemed like a real cool dude to be able to sit down and talk with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would sit chopping up with Mark Baker and not even worried about talking no bowling. You know what I'm saying? That's bowling is bowling's a great thing. I love to do it, but I mean, life is bigger than just that. You know what I'm saying? But I might get a chance to meet him anyway, either coming to Cali or at Junior Go. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to all that. But PHO, to answer that question, that Gremlin Tour X, I need to see it on a pattern before I can make a decision because here's the reality. I very seldomly make a ball decision, whether it's going to be in my bag or not, predicated on the house shot. Because the house shots are not the ideal thing for me to want to do. They're just not. I don't I want to be good at what the pros are good at. I want to be good on the patterns. I've shot 300 on a house shot. I've shot 800s on a house shot. Do I go down in the history books for having those things? Yeah. But I'll tell you what, let your boy shoot at 300 on a pattern. Everybody gonna know about it because I'm gonna be advertising that stuff everywhere. Let me shoot 800 on a pattern. Everybody gonna know about it because I'm gonna put that on everything. I'm gonna put that on everything. That sounds like a hot mess. What sounds like a hot mess, Chris? I'm for real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, you mean playing the Gremlin Tour X on a sport? Nah, I'm gonna put 500 on that thing and let it grind and see what it do. Because I know the IQ Tour with a lot of service on it is very, very, very controllable. So Is the Tour X that good? I don't know, but it's only one way to find out. But any tournament that's a sports shot, count me in. You ain't got to ask me twice. You just don't. You don't have to ask me twice. I enjoy doing it. Um, it's the challenge. It's the challenge, and I'm not gonna lie, man. With my rev rate, house shots are complicated. They get complicated. I got to get in the right ball, the right spot of the lane. If I do that, I'm gonna score all day. But here's the problem. I just I don't know how you guys feel, but I put in a lot of work. And on a house shot, I'm disinterested. I'm disinterested. That's it. There's no other way. And here's the part that bothers me about me is my boys that bowl. But here's what's funny, and this is the funniest part. Y'all ready for this? So I got these guys that I associate with, and Chris, you know a lot of them, where they pushing 215, 210, 220s, and they're like, I'm the man, right? That's their mentality. Like they're I'm that guy. And then you got the Drews of this world and Dougs who they don't care. They don't care. They just bowl. They don't care. It's not a big deal to them. And then you got me on the other hand of the spectrum, and I'm like, I don't care what you do. I just want to go bowl a sports shot. But here's the worst part. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, yeah, coach, we got that too. So listen, so our Wednesday league is a handicap league. Now, we got teams that all they do is complain. They got a handicap. They got a handicap. So what? Who cares? Bowl. Stop being a baby about it. So this guy, being who this guy is, and everybody knows that I'm kind of a dick. So I'm like, oh, you don't like handicap. Fine. Went talked to management at my bowling center. I said, hey, well, how about we put in a scratch league? They were like, well, we got to watch out because there's 2 established leagues, scratch leagues in our area. Established, one on Thursday and one on a Tuesday. I said, cool. So that means we got Monday and Fridays to work. And he's like, right. So then he's like, all right, so put the buzz out. So I start doing it. So these guys that are the Super Bowlers, I go up to them and say, hey, fellas. They're like, what's up? I'm like, so y'all still complain about the handicap, right? They're like, man, yeah, we going to another league next year. Okay. So what day you going to? Are we going to Tuesday? Y'all do know that that's the same handicap that's in this league. Yeah. It's like I get stupider talking to him. So I'm like, hey, so check this out. Next fall, we're going to have a scratch league right here. Man, I'm not doing no scratch. That's stupid. What? Oh yeah, we not. I don't, but y'all crying about handicap. Yeah, because handicap is dumb. But I'm giving you an alternative with scratch, man. There's too many good bowlers in scratch. Did y'all hear what I just said? They complain about the handicap, but when they get the opportunity to bowl in the scratch league, they don't want to do that because in the scratch league there's too many good bowlers. Six bags, your shoulder will be hurt for a while. Then LOL. But you won't stop until you are forced to. Oh, let's be honest, Larry. You know I ain't quitting until they make me quit, till the wheels fall off this bus. Some people just no, it's not that they like to complain. It's not that they like to complain. It's they punks, man. They punks. Have a good night, and yeah, hey, go practice. You better, baby boy. That's what we do. Sounds like a bunch of crybabies. No, but listen, but that's how it is up here. Everybody pounds on their chest. I'm that dude. Hey, I'm bowling in the sports shot tournament this weekend. Would you like to go? I'm driving. Hell no, I'm not. No, I'm not going. That's what they tell me. Hell no, I'm not going. That's stupid. Who wants to bowl on that? I'm not trying to hurt my confidence. Like what? That's what they tell me. I'm not trying to hurt my confidence. I had a dude tell me last week, "Hey, listen, I'm okay being a house shot king. I want no parts of a sports shot." I have a dude who averages a 230. He's like, "Listen, ain't no way you get me to no sports shot." He's like, "I average like a 130 on a sports shot. I tried it. I'm not good at it. And I tried it a lot. It makes no sense to me." That's what I'm dealing with up here. That's it. I had the dude tell me, "Well, listen, I only got like 15 bowling balls. See, you can bowl in sports shot tournaments because you got like equipment for years." And I'm like, "You got 15 bowling balls? And that's not enough? Like, how many you need, cuz? How many do you need?" But here's the deal. I love the bowl. I'm never going to stop, not unless the doctor tell me it's going to kill me. And then I'll probably die on the lanes. I hope that never happens, but you know. So keep having fun. That's the moral of the story tonight. Have fun. So yes, you got 2 more videos coming from me. I just got to edit them and get them out. I'll probably turn the TV on for some volume and then edit them and try to get them out this evening before 10 o'clock. So yeah. But yo, dude, I had so much fun throwing them shots today. I feel like a kidney candy store. And then I got home and I sat down and I was like, man, I had so much fun. Then I reflected on it like, man, normally when you have fun like that, it's the end of something, you know? But my journey can't end here. I haven't won the US Open yet. So, but look, thanks for listen. For those of you that are here right now, I'm gonna give you guys all the power. Do any of you guys think Monday night is better than Sunday or Sunday's better than Monday? Which one? Because I was thinking about making it Friday and Monday to separate them a little bit, but I want to get your guys' opinion on that. And you guys, if you need time to think it over, let me know. Because either day I can manage, but the difference is if I'm doing it on Mondays, it never interferes when I bowl on tournaments on Sunday. Quiet guy, what up, dude? He was quiet yet again. Sundays work good for you, okay? I mean, like I said, I could do it on Sundays. It's just a little complicated when I'm bowling tournaments. Which again, I'm trying to get in everything I need to. Here's the coolest part. I think I'm gonna start going live. Like even when I go to nationals and stuff, I think I'm gonna go live even when we're doing that. Don't they know it's a handicap league before the join? That's dumb. My league complains either way. Oh, quiet guy's bowling right now. That's hot. Oh, okay. Hey, nothing wrong with helping the wifey, bro. You gotta help the wifey. Yeah, they know it's handicap. So check this out, right? Larry, this is the nuts part about this. You ready? So one of the teams that complains all the time, we're a 20 pin handicap difference between my team and their team, right? We give up 280 pins a night, just like they do. And yet, I mean, we ain't in first place, but we can get back to first place. But they lose a lot because they're not bowling their greatest, I guess. So we in fourth by a couple of pins, right? So the reality is this. Who's number 5? Oh, okay. So the reality is that everybody likes to make excuses. You know what I mean? We're sitting in fourth and we are 10 points out of second place, right? And they are sitting at 9. And they're 100 points out of it. because they lose. They complain. Their bowlers don't show up. They have to get subs and all these other things. But they want to blame it on handicap. It ain't handicap that's the problem. Handicap ain't the problem because again, we're even with them. And we don't get it. And we still I mean, when we bowl bad, that's on us. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is that they that's an excuse being made, man. You can't do that. You can't make those excuses and expect to be better and be good and everything. You can't do it. So with that being said, it's just not cool. 176. But this is what I can say. The team with the highest handicap is winning everything. Yeah. Yeah, we give up on an average night, we give up 108 about 180 80 pins a game on an average night. So the team with here's the thing, the team with the highest handicap is actually in first place. So and we give about 180 pins a game and that's fine. We live with it. We're okay. You don't hear us complaining, oh, they got too much handicap. No, we just go out and bowl. Hell, we bowled against a team that that every bowler on their team, they have no bowlers that average a 200 on their team. Every bowler shot 660 or better series. So every bowler shot 80 plus pins over their average. So everybody with their handicap hit 800 or 790 plus all the way up into the 800s. Every single one of their bowlers last week. You didn't hear us complaining or nothing because we don't care. It is what it is. It happens. We were happy that they bowled that well. Larry said, whatever's good for you either way. Yeah, I mean, you know. But yeah, when I go places and stuff, I want to go live from wherever I'm at. And then on top of that, like I said, I want to come to Cali and bowl. Larry, I want to come. If you find any tournaments in Arizona, I'll definitely come bowl in there with you. Because Larry, I didn't say this, but when my son graduates, I'm probably going to move to Arizona, bro. That's a fact. Arizona, to me, has the most beautiful sunsets on planet Earth. So I'm probably going to move there. Florida's out. Too hot for me. But yeah, AZ probably going to get Coach C. And then I'll open up a training facility there. So that's the goal. But look, let me jump off here. Let me get this edit stuff done. I got everything set up. I just got to get it in, get it edited, and get it out. I want you guys to enjoy the comparison, enjoy some of this stuff while I'm doing it. And again, if you guys happen to see my release is off or anything, I apologize, but I was favoring my shoulder a little bit. And then after I snapped out of it, I think it got better. But then again, I don't know. So anyway, again, thanks for tuning in. This is the Breakpoint with Coach C and everybody here at the Bad Bowling family. Have a good night. And then tomorrow I'll post what I need to, and then we'll be live Wednesday. Have a great day.